Okay, in 2.2, what you are required to do is that you are going to paraphrase these terms. Okay, so let me just give an example over here. For a place to stay, they're in the conversation, they're going to use accommodation. Okay, and for airfares, they're going to use in the conversation something as flight. So in the same way, the next underlined words or phrases, you're going to find the paraphrased words in the conversation. Okay, let's play.
Recording 14. 1.
We really need to organise our trip, you know.
I know. I was thinking the same. We need to arrange accommodation and flights.
And we'll need transport while we're there. We could hire a car.
My dad said we could borrow his.
Well, that's one less thing to worry about.
I'm a bit worried that hotels will all get booked up.
OK, let's sort that out straight away.
Yes. Then I can contact the travel agent and book our flights in the morning.
Great.
2.
I just wanted to tell you about some of the recent changes we've made to the garden at the back of the complex, which we all have access to. As you know, there are some attractive and well-established plants in there, and we didn't want to take any of these out. But many of these are struggling in the harsh sun, which falls directly on that area. To solve this, we're going to plant trees along the western edge of the garden, just near the pond. This should also become a very pleasant place to sit and watch the ducks in the water.
3.
It's nearly there. I think we've found plenty of information.
Yes, lots. In fact, do you think we need to reduce any of it?
Not at all. In fact, I was thinking we could try and include some of those nice graphics you found.
Okay. It would certainly make it look a bit more interesting.
4.
Studying ice cores in the South Pole can tell us a lot about the past climate, which, in turn, can help us understand how today's climate is changing. My particular area of study is snow. While we scientists understand the process of how snow is created, very little is known about how snow interacts with the atmosphere and influences our weather patterns. One of the things we're trying to do is to link what we already know about meteorology and clouds and determine the impact that snow has on that.
Okay. I think they use interact over here, right? Let me just go through them, okay, one by one, because okay. So the first one over here, a place to stay. What was it? Accommodation. Okay, and then the airfare, flight, and the car hiring, transport. Okay, and in the second section, well, okay, the second section was a little bit mixed up. They didn't directly talk about improving the shade directly. Okay, they talked about it secondly. So first of all, they talked about removing plants. So for removing plants, what did they use? Removing plants. Remove. They said take out. Instead of remove, they said take out. For improving the shade, they said to plant more trees, plant trees. And add a water feature. What water feature are they talking about? They're talking about the pond over here. Okay, in the third one, to do more research. Yeah, find information. Okay, to do more research, they're telling about find information and make some cuts. Reduce any of it. Add some visual effects. Include some graphics. Oh yeah, fine graphics. Okay. Fourth one. Uh, the scientists are studying. Yeah, how snow forms. So for how, there, how is process, and form is created. The effect that snow has on our climate, the effect, the influence, and climate. For climate, they use the word weather patterns, and the effect different clouds have on snow. Yeah, the impact different have on snow. Okay. Huh? Climate, weather pattern. They use the word weather pattern for climate. Okay. Just